Hello, my name is Sean Geddes, also known as DJC, host of New Music Monday on Big Bang Radio. We are here at Studio 67 with the fabulous Eleanor Tallie. How are you, Eleanor?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm well. And now your sound is neo-funk, correct?
That's right.
How would you define that?
I would say it's kind of like a mashup of funk and neo soul, and then all kinds of elements from R&B, jazz, a little bit of hip hop, a little bit of blues. So it's really a little bit of everything.
Alrighty, mind if we get a sample?
Not at all.
Alrighty.
Our love was weaker than the pride. Yes, our bond just had to get untied. Baby, I tried. Oh, how I tried. How I tried. Now, baby, I tried. Together we would be invincible, and that our love is always unconditional. The different teams for us would be unthinkable, and that you like how I'm always original. Yeah, that we are not a part of those political, till happiness became a small-time principle. Became invisible. Hey, hey, now, baby, I tried. Now I tried. Oh, baby, I tried. Now, baby, I tried. Your heart was closed. Your heart was closed. I would pay for love at night, but you were closed, never together we would be invincible, and that our love is always unconditional. That different teams for us would be unthinkable, and that you like how I'm always original. That we are not a part of those politicals, till happiness became a small-time principle, till my loneliness became invisible.
Yes, it was.
Wonderful song.
Thank you so much.
Now, you were born in Israel, correct?
I was.
And then you have since moved to Memphis.
I have.
How has that culture shift changed your music?
Well, it's changed my music a lot. I came here in the pursuit of this type of music, and Memphis has definitely contributed so much to all my new songs, and also stylistically, everything that we bring. This whole band is from Memphis, and the musicians with me are always from Memphis. And I just think the city has so much amazing musicians and just amazing art in it. So it's definitely a huge, huge part of my music.
Then you were also classically trained on the cello, correct?
I was.
What other instruments are you trained on?
Well, I play piano and I play acoustic guitar, but I'm not classically trained on them, and I kind of do it more for my own songwriting purposes and stuff. I am going to bring the cello into the show in the next year, I think. So.
Wow.
Yep.
So do you think the classical training has affected what genres you've melded into?
I wouldn't say it's affected which genres. It has definitely affected my my ability to connect with a lot of different genres, because classical music is the root of a lot of different types of music. So.
Alrighty. Well, next up we have got Sunlight. So let's hear that.
Yeah. Thank you.
I try to ignore it, don't wanna do wrong until it possesses me. Can't hide it no more. Guess someone blames me. Addicted for sure. My sunlight, feel right. My sunlight, you real bright. You're my sunlight, make me so right. My sunlight, day and night. Thought a man like you is a dream, baby. You be sweeter than cream. This was made to happen. It's been so happy you scream. Thought a man like you is a dream now, baby. You be sweeter than cream. This was made to happen. It's been so. Oh, the sunlight feels so right. My sunlight, you're real bright. Oh, my sunlight, and you feel so right. My sunlight, day and night, yeah. Thought a man like you is a dream now, baby. You sweeter than cream. This was meant to happen. A scene, yeah.
That was Sunlight.
It was.
Fantastic. Very, very energetic song.
Thank you so
I
much.
love it. Now, you have toured across Europe.
I have.
All the way up and down, right?
Well, I've actually did the Netherlands twice, but I have had 14 shows in 14 different cities in the Netherlands.
That's a lot of cities.
It is.
Now, how has touring the Netherlands and Europe differed from touring through the U.S.?
Oh, it's definitely different. There's a different live music culture over in the Netherlands, and people just have really, really great appreciation for music and live music, and I can't wait to get back there. Hope to do that soon.
Yeah. And your lyrics, specifically thinking of Heaven or Hell, which we'll hear later, have a very religious tone to them. So I take it religion is a part of your life.
Well, actually, it's good that you're asking me this. I wrote Hell or Heaven more from a place of not necessarily religion, more spirituality and a take on life, a perception on life, because as the lyrics kind of hint, because they're not too straightforward, but Hell or Heaven, in my humble opinion, could be a very physical thing in this life, not necessarily in the afterlife. And it's our choice and our perception in the way that we perceive things to manifest either hell or heaven in our own personal lives.
That is deeper than I ever would have thought to write about. But wow.
Yeah.
So now we have got a special treat for our viewers and our listeners. We have got a song that has never been seen or broadcast before.
That's
on
right.
air. This is How We Do.
Yes.
Morning, wake up to your green. Yes, I win. Every time I see you then, oh, I dance. Your eyes so real and true, only thing that's blue. Been through much, but we got through. That's how we do. How we do. Been through oh so much, but baby, we got through. How we do. 'Cause you got me, I got you, that's how we do. How we do, yeah. Been through oh so much, but baby, we got through. Meant to be, oh certainly, certainly just you and me. 'Cause you got me, I got you, it's how we do. Times we needed nerves of steel. Is this real? Can't conceal the things we feel. Can't conceal. Never met a man like you. Sweet taboo. Been through much, but we got through. It's how we do. How we do. Been through oh so much, but baby, we got through. How we do. 'Cause you got me, I got you, it's how we do, yeah. How we do. Been through oh so much, but baby, we got through, yeah. Meant to be, oh certainly, certainly just you and me. 'Cause you got me, I got you, it's how we do. Times we needed nerves of steel. Is this real? Can't control the things we feel. Can't conceal. Never met a man like you. Sweet taboo. Been through much, but we got through. It's how we do. How we do. Been through oh so much, but baby, we got through. How we do. 'Cause you got me, I got you, it's how we do. Well, how we do. Been through oh so much, but baby, we got through. And to be oh certainly, certainly just you and me. 'Cause you got me, I got you, it's how we do. Well,
That was How We Do, a debut for being broadcast.
That's right.
All right. Now, kind of an iconic question, but if you could play with any musician, past or present, who would it be and what would you play?
It would probably be Erykah Badu.
Okay.
And I would even be happy to just sit on the stage and watch her. But if I can hum a little bit in the background, I'd thank God for the rest of my life, probably.
All righty.
That's how much I love her.
So your last album was called No Turning Back.
That's right.
That is a very sort of evocative title. Is there a story behind that?
I think my whole album is kind of a autobiography, and it's hard for me to write about things that are not always directed in my life, or at least that I relate to. But yeah, this story, is pretty much what I've been going through since I moved here, and it's a lot about perception in life, a lot about maturing, moving on into adulthood, understanding things on a deeper level, and mainly accepting, and celebrating things like the present and things like the blessings in our lives.
Now, you're on tour right now.
Yes.
So what is coming up on tour for you?
Well, we're actually going up to New York. We have 5 shows in New York. We have 3 in Manhattan, 2 in Brooklyn. And it's going to be amazing. We'll be performing there from September 27th to October 2nd. And we're coming back through Atlanta, playing Atlanta on October 4th, playing Charlotte, North Carolina, October 5th. So we got a lot coming up, and we're very excited about it.
So if you're in Charlotte, keep an eye out for her show. You can see she's great live.
Thank you so much.
So now, what is the best way for fans to keep in touch with you?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, website. I've got a newsletter. Just register on my website, and you'll get email updates anywhere online, really. We're trying to always be in touch and update and let everyone know what's going on.
Alrighty. Well, play us out with some Hell or Heaven, please.
Yes, thank you. Now people, they just have no shame, talking about each other every day and every night away. I am done with this old dirty game, or else I know the karma would just bite me in the butt. Don't take that, no, no, no. Won't shake that, Time to break that low, low, low. Life can be your hill or be your heaven, now you know. Choose hell or choose heaven. 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 Choose hell or choose. Now life can knock you out if you choose to be mean. If all you care about is yourself, and good luck with everything. We're all equal, no kings, no queens, just crazy terms we made up to keep bickering. I'm all done with this negative vibe. Judgment is for shallow people, I'm deeper inside. You know this ain't what my doctor prescribed. Baby, hang up your boots, I won't be coming for the ride. No, don't take that, no, no, no. Won't shake that, oh, 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 oh. Time to break that low, low, low. I can be your hill or be your heaven, now you know. Choose hell or choose heaven. 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 Choose hell or choose love.
the same intent, my own to know. I take my happiness, I don't assume. Na 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 na. I say people, you know, they just have no shame, talking about each other every day and every night. I am done with this old dirty game. Oh yes, I know the karma will just bite me in the butt. Don't take that, no, no, no. Won't take that, oh, 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 oh. Time to break that low, low, low. That can be your hell or be your heaven, now you know. Choose heaven, choose heaven, choose heaven, choose heaven.